Being a Christian doesn't make you a good person. Being a good person makes you a good person. It's not that complicated.
Can you be a good person by just being a good person? No. Obviously, that's absurd. And the problem that many people have with this is it doesn't really work when you apply even the slightest bit of pressure. Right? The question you have to ask these people is, what is a good person? And the definitions you'll get will change depending on the person. And the reality is, most of the time, coincidentally, people will give you a definition that, ironically enough, not so surprisingly, completely justifies everything that they do. Right? They'll never give you a standard for being a good person that makes them not a good person, right? Because they're self-righteous. And that's the problem with this whole just be a good person mindset, is it relies solely on subjectivity. What is a good person to you might be different than what it is to me. And so we can't rely on ourselves, right? I think most of us recognize that we shouldn't rely on humanity to present moral standards, right? Because anyone who's had any interactions with a human knows that we're not the greatest people. And so this is why we have to rely on objective standards as opposed to subjective standards. And the ultimate objective standard would be that of God, the Creator. And that can be found in the Bible. And the standard for a good person there is moral perfection. None of us are meeting that. And so the only way that we can be considered good is we have to be perfect, or we believe in Jesus and we trust in Him, and we are considered righteous not because of our deeds, but because of our faith. Right? So that's what makes people righteous, not that they do good actions or do good deeds. It's simply faith. Right? And so people who try to be good people just because they want to be good people, they're doing that in vain. Right? On Judgment Day, they will still end up being short. Right? And that's the harsh reality. Because by God's standard, we all fall short. And so this is the problem with this relative mindset, is that it's not based on reality. It's not based on objectives. It's just based on how people feel. And that changes from person to person. We have to base ourselves on objective things, on immovable things. And the most objective thing we can base ourselves on is God.